Congresswoman Ashley Hinson, Republican from Iowa, joins me now. Congresswoman, you're on the House China Select Committee. Just in my opinion, I see a danger in this meeting. China will promise to make progress on climate, and we will ease up trade sanctions. How do you see it playing out?
Well, I share your concerns, Stu, about this meeting. It's very clear. Appeasing China has failed. We have decades of appeasement policy behind us, and President Biden has really followed through with that. Again, he's sent official after official over to China, truly bending over backwards to appease this genocidal regime. There's been no accountability so far for the spy balloon, for instance, that they sent over our country. They set up a police station in New York City to spy on Chinese Americans, and they continue to plan military exercises around the world and in Cuba, very, very close to our country. So I think we should focus on maybe less photo ops, no smiling for the camera. Let's start actually speaking strongly and carrying that big stick. In my mind, we should be tough on China, sanctioning our CCP officials for human rights abuses, for example, start protecting our technology and really focus on protecting trade and intellectual property here in the United States.
Yeah, you introduced a bill that would pay rural telecommunications companies to stop using technology with ties to China. Okay, I got that. My question is, how far do you go in severing all ties with China, like TikTok, like farmland that they can't buy? I mean, is this a total rejection of any involvement with China at all?
Well, I don't think that's possible, Stu. I think what we need to do is make sure we're being very strategic about how we go about that. My bill, for example, is focused on protecting Americans' communications. When you look at China, if we continue to have technology from Huawei and ZTE, that's basically a CCP backdoor into Americans' communications. So not only is it a personal privacy issue, but this is a national security issue for our country as well. You talk about all the backdoors that China's had in. It's about making sure we're stopping blatant disregard for American intellectual property, blatant disregard for Americans' privacy, and frankly, protecting our military's top-level communications. Those are all the priorities we should be focusing on. I don't think complete divestment or de-risking is going to be possible, but I think what we need to do is go in eyes wide open, listen to the Chinese about what they're doing, not necessarily what they're saying.
I got it. Congresswoman Ashley Hinson, thanks very much for joining us this morning. We'll see you again later.
Thanks.
China's